I bet I'll watch the video and I bet you I can find in the video where I walk.
Okay, bet.
Bet. I'm gonna walk by and just scream.
Kellen, you can't, no, you have to be quiet. You have to be silent.
Hey!
Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally doing my skincare video. I cannot decide if I wanted to do like walk you through it or if I just wanted to talk about the products, but there is a lot. So I decided that talking about them would definitely be the best way to go instead of showing you guys. And then I can talk about my morning routine, my evening routine, and some stuff that I do kind of throughout the week and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start with my nighttime routine actually because it's more like in-depth and more interesting and has a lot more products. So the first thing I do every night, lately I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup during the day, so I kind of skip this step, but if you are wearing makeup, it is so incredibly important to remove your makeup. And if you wear full face, it's also important to have like a makeup removing stage that is separate from your cleansing stage. You need to remove all your makeup, and then when you cleanse, you're gonna remove that last bit of makeup. And that is definitely something that I have learned lately that has really helped my acne, like help my face stop breaking out. When I'm in the shower, I like to use this from I Do Care, which I talked about in my last video as being one of my one of my favorite brands. It's called their Berry Melting Makeup Remover Balm. Oh my gosh, all their products smell so incredible. And this is honestly like, if I could only keep one product from them, it would be this one. It is oil-based, which is really awesome because a lot of makeup is oil-based as well, and like silicone-based and stuff like that. And so the molecules in this balm really attach to the makeup and pull it out of your skin. I also love it because it smells amazing. But if I'm not in the shower, it gets a little messy. So if I'm not in the shower, I just use these Neutrogena makeup remover cleansing towelettes. I have not found that the brand is important. I've tried the Safeway brand, I've tried the Fred Meyer brand. I like them just the same. I do have to use either just the regular ones or the sensitive ones, or they're called like calming. Otherwise, they make my face really irritated. And the Burt's Bees ones make my face irritated as well. So once I have like all my makeup off, then the next step is I use this special zinc shampoo soap that comes in a bar. You can order it off of Amazon. This is one that my dermatologist specifically recommended for acne, especially acne that comes along your chin and in the T-zone area. A lot of that acne is actually fungal, not bacterial like a lot of other acne. And so this zinc soap works better. One thing too, if you're using any kind of bar soap, especially on your face, it's important to have a soap, like a space that your soap sits that has a drain. So that they can actually dry properly and you don't get bacterial and fungal growth on your soap, because that's super counterproductive. Now, once I've gotten my makeup off, I've cleansed my face is feeling super, super clean. The next thing I do is I do apply my Curology prescription, and you only use it at night. Super easy, just a pump, spread it all over your face, a little goes a long ways. And then I follow it with the Curology moisturizer. I do eventually want to get into a new moisturizer. I'm just kind of like anxious to try new moisturizers because I feel like a lot of them make me break out and a lot of them make my skin really sensitive. And so this one works. It's not like spectacular, but it works. So that's the one I've been using lately. Since it's not that like amazing of a lotion, after a couple minutes, I will go ahead and use my Maruja oil from Tarte. I just apply a drop to each cheek, a drop on my forehead, a little bit on my nose, and a little on my chin, rub it all in. And that has made my skin so incredibly soft. I really feel like it's helped with like my complexion and just the evenness of my skin. And I feel like it has helped my oil production. It's just lowered it a lot, which is really nice. And like I said last video, it does seem counterproductive to put oil on your face to prevent oil production, but basically it's the same concept as not washing your hair to make it less greasy over time, because what happens is when you strip your skin or your hair of its natural oils, it has to produce more to compensate. And so if you have really oily skin, it's really important that you're cleansing and getting that oil off, but also that you are replacing it with like clean, nourishing moisture so that your skin doesn't feel the need to overproduce oil to compensate for the dryness from cleansing. The next thing I use is the Maruja Seed Brightening Eye Treatment, which has vitamin C, which is great for wrinkles and puffiness and dark spots. It has definitely made the bags under my eyes pretty much disappear, which is incredible. I also do like the Clinique All About the Eyes, but I just feel like I like using the same brand for some reason, which is definitely not something you have to do. But I just buy this one because it's the same brand and I like it a little bit more than the Clinique. I just felt like it worked faster. Now for my lips, I have several different things that I do. The first thing, I've just started using this Tarte scrub that I got a couple days ago. I absolutely love it. It smells really good, it works really well, and I feel like it doesn't make my lips raw. I also really like the, oh gosh, what's it called? The Lush lip scrub and bubblegum, because I'm not a big mint person, but I found that sometimes that would make my lips a little raw, and also like just avoiding eating sugar. So I put this on my lips and like really scrub them together, and then I'll wipe it off. And then I will either follow with my lip injection by Too Faced lip gloss, which has been shown to, like, people are like, why are you putting lip gloss on at night? But it's been shown over time to increase the plumpness of your lips if used regularly as like a treatment. And so I do use it at night and during the day. If I don't use it at night, like if I feel like my lips are feeling really, really dry, then I use this lip mask called Plush Party from I Do Care. And it's absolutely amazing. It smells so good. You basically just like put it on your lips like chapstick, and overnight it like completely transforms your lips. It brings back so much moisture. I have had like the absolute worst chapped lips I've ever had in my life, and one night of using this and they're completely fine. So definitely recommend it. It's a gem. And that kind of concludes like my nighttime routine. Now in the day, I will go ahead and re-cleanse with my soap. I will use this moisturizer, and if my face is feeling extra dry, I will use a little bit of my oil, and that's about it. Like I will do my extreme injection lip gloss, which I actually don't have with me because I forgot it in my car. I literally bring it everywhere with me, and so sometimes I'll like leave my backpack in the car or something and it's in there. But other than that, that's what I do daily. I am starting to use this little rose quartz roller under my eyes and in my, these are called neonasal folds, I learned, right? In this area to kind of reduce wrinkles, and I will update you guys if that is working. I'm just trying to, you know, incorporate new things into my routine and hopefully prevent some of the wrinkling that I'm starting to notice. And I also wanted to take a minute to talk about some of my favorite masks and other things that I do. Of course, I get a lot of like whiteheads and what's it called, sebum? I can't remember. But a lot of that white stuff on my nose, and the best way I found is to either use the Biore nasal, there's little strip things that you peel off, or the I Do Care Space Kitten Peel Off Mask, which is basically it's just one of those, you know, T-zone peel off charcoal masks. This one, I like it, and I think it does everything it's supposed to, but I don't feel like it is exceptional compared to other peel off T-zone charcoal masks. And so I don't know if it's worth spending the money to get this one, if that makes sense. Like I feel like you could buy cheaper ones that work just as well. When my face is feeling exceptionally dry, I use the I Do Care Cake My Day. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that this brand isn't bigger than it is because they're so incredible. It literally, so it looks like icing with sprinkles in it, and it literally smells exactly like a cake. Like the first time I put it on, Kellen was like, oh my God, you smell like a cupcake. And I was like, I know. And it makes your face like so soft, and it really replenishes a lot of moisture. I am really looking for a good scrub. I know you're not supposed to scrub your face, but my dermatologist said it was okay in certain regions and in certain intervals. So I get really bad dead skin, especially right here on my forehead, right here on my chin, and like right here. And it's bad. Like, it makes my makeup look bad. It makes my skin look really dull. And that can actually eventually add to aging as well. And I tried the walnut facial scrub by Kylie Cosmetics, and I absolutely hated it. It was a disaster. I kind of wish I had a video of it, but like, no one could pay me enough money to put that on my face again. I love her makeup. I was like, I want to try her skincare, and I've been looking for a scrub, so I thought, what a perfect opportunity. I'll try the walnut scrub that she just came out with. And I put it just on those areas on my face, because that's what my dermatologist told me. Like, you don't have to do your whole face, it'll make your cheeks really raw and stuff like that. And so I used it in those areas, and it instantly started hurting. It is so incredibly like grating on your skin. Like, I want a scrub, but I don't want you to scrub the skin off of my face. And that's what I felt like was happening. And I actually started, this is so sad, like, I started crying when I had to take it off, because the only way to take it off is to wipe it off with a towel. And so I'm trying to like gently wipe it off and like rinse it off with water. And the whole time it's just making my skin more raw, trying to get it off, and I'm crying. And it was just bad. I'm really not a kind of person to say, don't use this product, it's awful, but don't use this product, it's awful. Like, like, I'm usually like, oh, you know, it didn't work for me, but maybe it works for someone else. Nope, like, that should not go on people's skin. And I even, like, I saved the container, and I was like, oh, maybe I can use it on, like, I get these little bumps on the back of my arms, and I found that using, like, a body wash with like little scrubbies in it is really good for like preventing those. And so I was like, oh, maybe I can try it there. And I tried it in the shower, and it hurt my arms. Like, the skin on your arms is so much like more durable and tougher than the skin on your face, and it hurt my arms. So I was like, nope, no stinking way. I'm currently looking, I'm trying to think about trying Arbonne, but I'm kind of like wary of, one, the price, and two, like, all those kind of companies, I can't even remember what they're called, just kind of freak me out a little bit. Like, I saw my mom put a lot of money and time into 31 and just get nothing out of it. And I've seen a lot of people be sold on the idea of like, this is how like you can help your husband make money and stay home and all this. And it just seems kind of like, I feel like it targets stay-at-home moms and their guilt. And I also feel like any business where your model is trying to get employees instead of trying to sell products, it just seems like a pyramid scheme to me. It just does. And so I'm like kind of wary to try it, but I might. And there's a couple others that I've been looking at. If you guys have any good facial scrubs, please let me know down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe. And if you guys have any general skin questions, please let me know. Like, I talk to my dermatologist probably like once every 2 weeks, and I would love to get some of your questions answered for you. And I also do know a lot about it now. I have like really started educating myself. I've been watching a lot of videos, and I've also been reading a lot of research papers. As many of you know, I'm getting my bachelor's in biology, and I have a lot of focus in anatomy, physiology, zoology, anthropology, and chemistry. And one of my big projects that I'm actually working on right now is actually the use of rosemary oil in acne treatments as like a substitute for benzoyl peroxide and azelaic acid and stuff like that. So definitely, if you guys have any questions, please let me know down below or message me. I would love to help you guys out. And if you have any questions about the products I listed in this video, please let me know as well. And thank you so much, you guys, for all your support. I will talk to you guys soon.